What's the coolest thing that you've ever won from a claw machine or one of the other prize type games, like cut the string or the one where the lights are bouncing back and forth and you got to get to the top? What is the coolest prize that you've won from one of those? Also, I will include whenever you've gotten tickets and use those tickets at a prize counter to get a cool prize. That would be cool to know too. Growing up, we had two different arcades. We had one in the local mall and we had one called Hickory Dickory Dock. Either one of those was the place to be. But Hickory Dickory Dock lasted longer. It lasted all the way up till a couple years ago, and then they finally shut down. Well, I went back there recently, and it just wasn't great. Whenever I walked in, you had to pay to get in. And once you got in, you could actually see all the games. Well, it used to have arcade games and all kinds of stuff, as well as the prize games. Got in there, just prize games. But I went there for the prize games. So that would not be a problem. But every single prize game had like a little box of tickets in it. Like, oh, here's a little capsule of tickets. Here's a little roll of tickets. And that's what it was. And then you had to take those and use them at the prize counter. So that wasn't cool. But the coolest time that I went there, I walked in. You didn't have to pay at this time. I walked in and I was like, oh man, look, there's the cut the string game. I was like, I'm gonna try it. And I was like, oh, check that game out. That game's pretty cool. So I did it. And the first time I played, first time, I clipped it. I seen it cut the string about halfway through. And I was like, oh man, it's ready to pay out. This is gonna pay out. So I played it one more time, and then it dropped this game. And this is absolutely fantastic. Just EA Sports MMA. I don't know why they didn't make another one, but I actually really liked this game. And they also gave you like different rule sets. So like you could have like UFC rule sets, or you could have Vale Tudo or Vel Tudo. I don't know how to say it. But it would allow that type of stuff, like the illegal hits that you would not see in the UFC, like dropping elbows straight down or like curb stomping. Like it was crazy, and it was like really fun to be able to play. So I ask again,